Hello, everybody. Hey, H. Davis. Sherry, I don't know what you're talking about. How about threatening elderly ladies with violent threats? Elder abuse is a felony. I have no idea what you're talking about, Sherry. Hello, Reese Cup. Hello, Not Crazy by Crazy Lady. Yes, this is going to be triggering. And hello, Millie. Hello. And Jill, hello. And Hippie Grandma, hello. And Not Crazy, love you, girl. Thank you for coming over and modding. And Sweet Sunshine, too. And wait, what? Let me look at you. Wait, what? Have to do my hands like that, girly. Hello. Val, hello. Tears ran dry. Hello. Sandy T, hello. And Nala, hello. Hope everybody is doing great today. What y'all been doing today? Seahawk, hello. Hello and welcome. That's right. Welcome, everybody. Hello. Are y'all warming up some? Y'all warming up some? I've been sitting outside today and doing some research and some work. I know that's why I had to let you see my face. I had to do these hands. Wait, what? Sandy T. Dapper, hello. Love you all. What y'all doing? Come on in and sit right down. Hello. So we've been doing some, hey Mike, hello, hats off. We've been doing a couple of stalking and stuff like that. So this is kind of some follow-up. This is some crimes against women that I was looking over. Women and violent crimes. So this can be pretty triggering. It may also be helpful to some. I don't know. I'm not saying you in here, but who knows? I'll kind of make it short. I was reading and researching it. Some of you has been touched by these violent crimes, unfortunately. And unfortunately, you may, and I hope not ever, be touched by them, be a victim of. But I was curious and I was wondering why a lot of the violence happens because it happens to everyone. It happens to men, women, children, older people. Violence happens to everybody, right? Hey, Retha. Hello. Unfortunately, this is the sad part. Some victims don't come forward and tell what has happened to them. And that's no matter if they are men, women, children, or whoever. Because they are, it's fear, it's shame, it's whatever. They are sometimes the victims are you're the one tears ran dry because they're the ones to feel that they're the problem, unfortunately, or for whatever reason, for whatever reason. Or they're scared. They're scared. They're taught to be scared. Your families, your friends, or whatever will be hurt. There's a lot of different reasons. But mainly I want to do this on the women because I was curious. Although I want to acknowledge that everybody has, is prone to violence. Your abuser isolated you. I'm so sorry, reality wins. Yeah, let's please get these numbers out there and any help that there may be. So people, even not just in here or coming through ever, can utilize this. But I wanted to know why women are most often victims. I have granddaughters. So I definitely wanted to know. I found out that there were several reasons. Several reasons. According to my research, it don't mean that I agree with it, that it's right. This is what I'm coming to you with. According to my research. So I'm going to talk about it. The leading cause that they say is a lack of adequate prevention measures and victim blaming. Again, I knew that from many years ago, but that's the number one cause. Well, first of all, I must say, as an entire society, stop the victim blaming. Stop it. Yeah, exactly. If it's drilled into somebody's head long enough, in any manner, they start to believe it. Exactly. But stop the victim blaming. Yes, the more awareness, the better. Absolutely. And you're never too old to learn. You're never too old to learn. You're never too smart to learn. That's my motto. You're never too smart to learn, right? You're not too smart to learn. I don't care who you are. You're never too smart to learn. That's my saying. I love that saying. You're never too smart to learn. Thank you. But we must stop that as a whole society. We must stop the victim blaming. If the girls are assaulted, all I ever heard all of my life, and this is from anybody, is anybody, even professionals, they would say, well, what was they wearing? I'm here to tell you, this is just me, but I'm here to tell you, I don't care if they are stark or were stark naked. It's not your body. It's not your body. You don't have the right. You don't have the right to take anything that's not yours. You don't have the right to overpower any male or any female. And I told you the other day, no does not mean yes. No does not mean yes. So frankly, why does it matter what they were wearing? It don't. You don't have the right to ask what they were wearing. It does not matter what time they were out. It does not matter where they were at. I'm sorry. It may not be good to be out for a lady after midnight because people are usually after out. People are usually up to no good at that time. But maybe they needed to run to a store and find a market. Maybe they needed to, or getting off from work or going to work. But frankly, we judge way too much. We all do. I do. We do. We all do. Hello, everybody coming in. But something like that and that serious, it doesn't matter at that point. Stop victim blaming. At that point, the person is a victim. Nobody deserves that. According to researchers, violence by an inmate, an intimate partner affects 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 women. You're a survivor. Amen. Amen. Since severe violent outbursts often correlate with DV, the reason why women are affected is the inadequate response to such situations, sadly enough, by law enforcement and family members and even your friends, because they choose, it's a choice. Hey, Jude. They choose not to pay attention to it. They choose not to get involved. To women in violent relationships, which causes these number of crimes to increase. They don't want to have nothing to do with it. Nobody wants to get involved, not even the law. They just pass it off. They don't take it serious. They say, well, she should have got out. Well, she'll be right back with him. We all do that. People don't have time for it. They feel like it's easy to get out. It's not that simple. Sometimes things are just not that black and white. They're just not that simple. It's easy for some people, but it's not easy for all. Everybody is not the same. We were all designed different. We were all brought into this world different. We may be very strong in some areas. We can do many things that others cannot and would not ever do. They would die not doing. But some things that seem simple to you that you don't understand and you get so frustrated, other people just cannot do. And this may be one of those. This may be one of those. For whatever reason. All you can do is try understanding, try helping them, and educate them. You may educate them. I may sit here and educate the hell out of them, but I may be in a situation I could never do what I'm telling you to do. Could never, ever, ever do what I'm telling you to do. Don't be so easy to judge people. You say, it's not your business. It will pass. Or whatever. But it's sad when even law enforcement don't take it serious. Because it does happen. But sometimes it happens because they're not as knowledgeable and they're not educated on the matter. Another reason, females are considered to be the weaker sex. It's the truth. Which implies the opposite sex can take advantage of you. Well, Smiley says, please grow some backbone. Grow some backbone and tell them to smile around and find out. I'm serious. Never, ever, ever, ever allow any male or female to have power over you. Don't do it. Don't ever let anybody have power over you. Don't ever let anybody control you. Don't ever let anybody think you're weak or take no for an answer. Don't do it. You're more important than you think you are, and you're worth more than you think you are. You're worth more than you will ever know. There would be fewer crimes on women if the issue was properly addressed. But it needs to be properly addressed. People need to get more knowledge about this. More harsh sentences need to come into play, more media coverage, more discussions and topics. You know, we need to create a safer society. If we did that, society would not tolerate these things. They wouldn't tolerate any of these things. Not against women, not against anyone. But, we have to discuss it. We have to talk it out, even when it's uncomfortable. That's the problem. We can't keep things shut up and swept under the rug because it's too taboo. Nobody else want to talk about it. Smiley's going to start talking about these things. Maybe triggering. Okay. I'm going to start talking about these things. I'm going to go find stuff and I'm going to start researching stuff and I'm going to start talking about these things along with missing cases. If you know something you want me to talk about, well, send it to me because I'm going to start talking about it. And if you don't send it to me, I'm going to find it on my own. That's what I'm going to start doing. Like it, love it, or hate it. That's what I'm going to start doing, and my channel is going to be about. There's important things in this whole wide world that is important that nobody wants things talked about. They sweep it under the rug. And I don't like that. And there's things that I'm curious about. As old as I am, I'm curious about things still to this day. But nobody won't talk about it. Why does it not bring money? I don't know. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I'd rather know these things. I'd rather have knowledge. I want to know. So I haven't even talked about my mods about this. I don't do all that either. I don't do all that. Smiley does what she wants to do. Smiley works alone. So Millie, all my mods, hey Jude, welcome to Smiley's world, because that's what Smiley's channel is going to be doing from now on. Just saying. Yeah. Welcome to my world. I'm going to do these cases. I'm going to do Sebastian. I'm going to do what I think is important. But education for sure. Exactly. And if you want to know, you want to know. Millie's like, huh? What? And it may be good. It may be silly, but look. Yeah, knowledge is better than money. Look, Smiley don't care about all that. It helps. I ain't gonna lie. But that's not why I'm here. I want to help people. I want to help somebody. And if somebody comes trotting in here a month later that's never been in here, that runs up on my channel and something clicks with them and helps them, okay, good. Then I did something good. It may have just been putting one of these numbers out. I don't know. Right. Money cannot bring happy, but it can help pay the bills. You got that right. Amen. Amen. Yes, I have some beautiful mods in here. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. Anyway, but this stuff is important. Why it's important to address the problem and the criminals and all that. They need harsher sentences too. Now I don't know how to go about all that and the laws and but somebody does. There's people here that knows about all that, getting laws changed and stuff. See, we need to all be working together instead of against each other. But hey, it needs to be made a zero tolerance policy is what it needs to be. Where we will not condone physical, sexual, or psychological abuse towards women. And look, the marginalized groups of women, they're poor women and they're women of color. That's a fact. That's a fact. Because they're more prone to abuse. And it's bullshit. It's bullshit. They're going to be crimes around women. It's called okay, here, I want y'all to take note of this because it may help somebody here. There's going to be a Crimes Against Women 20th Annual Conference, and it'll be leading experts. I think this is so important. Leading experts from all across the country. They're going to educate and train first responders, community stakeholders. They're going to have more than 250 workshops. They're going to have case studies and hands-on computer labs, all kinds of things to learn and help them best serve women who's in need of their support. That will be in Dallas, Texas, May 19th through 22nd. And that's going to be this May 19th through the 22nd, 2025. I'll drop the link here in a bit. So if you know of anyone who wants to sign up, if you want to go. If you want to volunteer, if you can't afford it, there's been some things in my life I volunteered for. Concerts, things to go. If you didn't have the money, go. Get you some knowledge there. I'm just passing the information along. All women should be respected, but violence against women is a major also public health concern. And it's also a violation of a woman's rights. And it affects lives and it affects health of it affects the health of millions of women and young girls. Think about that. Violence against women causes consequences. It has consequences. It ranges from verbal harassment through unwanted touching, all the way to RAPE. Dominance, power, and strength. It's seen to be masculine, and qualities like submissive, passive, or indulgent. That is assigned to women. There should be no assigning nothing, in my opinion. I think it's BS. And if you think it's masculine to make you overpower women and stuff like that, you have problems. Exactly, Michelle. Exactly. The bottom line is this. Women are usually stigmatized in their social environment. Hey, angel wings. They're looked at and they're blamed for things. They're blamed for provoking violence, which is not true at all. They're not believed. And this plus and or, I had to put that in there, and or can result in physical, psychological, and social problems, even death. Yeah, you got to teach young women what to look for. It does. Consequences of this can be violence. It can be include infertility, STDs, depression, trauma, anxiety, panic attacks. There needs to be a change of thinking. If we change our thinking, maybe so will the government. Maybe so will the government. Maybe then we can get laws changed. Most laws have passed in most countries, but from my understanding, only in a close social environment. They're not national. But as one woman said, here's her quote: "We are not those poor women. We are strong, active, and brave." And I agree. But there's one thing about it: poor or not poor, women, no matter where they're at, I don't care where they're at. They could be in Africa. They could be in bummed, freaked Egypt. But I'm telling you, no woman deserves this. No woman deserves this. And there should be laws everywhere. So at the very least, let's remember we're equal. We're worthy. And we are enough. And we are strong. And we are brave. But this is something that needs to be talked about. And remember, we can help someone. Even if we feel we can't help ourselves, we can help someone. So let's try to do that. Let's try to help someone when we can. If we see someone or we see the signs, let's try to help someone. And get these numbers out. And y'all use these numbers. That's what they're for. I have them all up here 24/7. And don't let anyone hurt you. Be brave and be strong. I love y'all. I'm probably going to see y'all again this afternoon. And I thank you for coming and listening. And there is hope. Y'all have a great day. You're all beautiful in my eyes. Thank you. Bye.